Welcome back, guys. Today we're building a high chair on DIY Man. The top of this seat sits 28 inches off the ground. This is a perfect height for a 42-inch island. We're starting today by cutting two 2x10s to 17.5 inches. I'm going to trim a 1/4 inch off of each of these so they'll fit together better. You could also use a table saw to make these cuts. Now we'll be able to join those two cut sides together. Let's drill 3 pocket holes on one of these boards. Now use wood glue and pocket screws to put these together. I'm going to save some time today by showing you some of the lumber cuts you're going to need for this project. Now let's draw out the basic design for the back chair leg and the chair back. This is a quick look at the dimensions you'll need to cut out for this piece. The brown portions of this drawing will be your chair and the red will be scrap. I attached my boards to another piece of lumber. This helped me hold the boards while I cut them. Now trim down your 26.5 inch 2x4s to 2 inches wide. You'll want to sand down all these pieces before assembling the chair. Let's make a few more pocket holes. Drill a few pocket holes in the following boards. Make marks 10 inches up from the floor on all 4 legs. You'll also want marks 26.5 inches up on the legs with the chair back. Use the 13.5 inch 1x3s at the top of the front legs and just flush with the bottom of that 26.5 inch mark on the legs with the chair back. As you can see, I laid a piece of 1/4 inch plywood down so the sides sit a 1/4 inch back from the outside of the chair legs. Now attach the 13.5 inch 1x3s to the front and back. I'm still using the plywood here too. Here I'm attaching the 13.5 inch 2x2s just flush with the bottom of that line. Let's put these two chair sides together. They're going to be joined the exact same way. Mark your 15 inch 2x2s so they'll fit on the sides after you cut them. Sorry guys, we got to make 8 more pocket holes. Attach those on the bottom of that 10-inch line with wood glue and pocket screws. Now let's make some marks and cut some notches out so our seat top will sit flush with the back of the chair. For now, let's go ahead and put 2 screws in the seat top. I want the chair to sit square while the glue dries. Mark the center of your last two 14.5-inch 2x2s. You'll also want to mark 3 inches from each side. Next, we'll center those 13-inch 1x3s right on those marks and attach these with a small nail gun. Measure 3 inches up from your seat top. We'll attach this piece just flush with the top side of that line. To attach this piece, I'm drilling a hole with a 3/8-inch drill bit and I'm putting a long screw through it. Now I'll apply a little bit of wood glue to the tip of a dowel rod, insert it in the hole, and then trim it off neatly. This is what your chair should look like before moving on to the finishing. I recommend a little bit of wood putty and some sanding before doing that though. Here I am putting a coat of stain on the seat top. Now brush on some polyurethane. I recommend 2 coats. You'll want to sand with 220 in between those two. I was going to paint the chair with a white paint, but I didn't have enough. I decided to mix hunter green and white. Didn't Bob Ross say there's no mistakes, only happy little accidents? And this chair is very happy. Maybe a little too happy for me, but somebody will like it. Once your paint's dry, go ahead and reattach your seat with wood glue and the 4 pocket screws. Thanks for watching me glue a bunch of wood together today, guys. Be sure to subscribe for some more great DIY videos. Before we get out of here today, I want to leave you with some words of wisdom. I'm sure every one of you have heard the proverb of measure twice and cut once, but I've got some additional ones maybe you haven't heard of yet. First is the rule of the screwdriver. You can have an equal number of Phillips head screwdrivers and flathead screwdrivers, but you can only ever find the one that you don't need. Trying to find a Phillips head screwdriver right now. Really? 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 Are you serious? I don't even think I own one. Next is the rule of the socket. The one you lost last week is the only one you need today. All right, going for a 9/16 socket. Oh, you're got to be kidding me, man. Everyone knows that there's 2 reasons why you buy tools. 1, because you need it, and 2, so you won't have to need it. This is a tap and die set. Nobody ever buys a tap and die set because they need it. They only buy it so they won't have to need it.